all wired differently, right? So for some of us, saving is a lot easier because we're just wired that way. We love seeing that savings account, get bigger and bigger. But for those who are wired differently, if you're wired to spend, the moment money comes in, it's all about, and it's not because you don't value money. It's not because you don't know you should save. It's just you don't really see the fun in just packing money and putting money away. We're here, we live once, we're working hard. And so money comes in, you want something, get it. So how do we get you who is wired to spend to save and do it in a way that doesn't require so much work and thinking? Because as a spender, once we go that route, it ain't gonna happen. Well, miracles still happen. And we have a couple steps that I believe will help you out do a lot more saving this year. For spenders, saving has to have a purpose. It can't just be put away 500 every month. It almost has to be like a game, something you're aiming towards. And so you need a specific goal. Not just specific, it also has to be big. There has to be something specific and big that you were saving for. So instead of, I'm going to be putting away 500 every month, that's not going to work. It has to be, at the end of the year, I want to have $10,000. See, that's big. And that's a specific goal. Now, when you have that big goal at the end of the year, how do we get there? All right, we're putting away $500 every month. And so every month, my attempt at putting away $500 is towards a bigger goal of hitting 10,000 at the end of the year. So you're not just chucking money away for chucking money away's sake. It's now a game. And for spenders, you need that excitement. You need that fun of, ooh, are we going to hit it? For spenders, when it comes to saving, we can't rely on discipline, right? Because we're great at so many things, but discipline when it comes to money is not your strong point. So we need to automate the saving plan. We need to figure out a way to make it very straightforward, out of mind, out of sight. If it requires you thinking and working as a spender, it ain't gonna happen. As a saver, oh, we love the math. We love to see we're moving things around. But as a spender, oh, that's a headache, right? So you are going to set up some sort of automatic transfer. I think the best way to do it is to refill your direct deposit at work so that $50 or $100 per paycheck goes straight into the savings account. If you don't want to go through HR because, you really would rather do it without them, then set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. Doing it this way makes it feel more like a bill you have to pay. The same way your rent goes out first of every month, you schedule that saving. We all know when our paycheck is coming in. So you can actually schedule the transfer to your savings account to correspond with when your paycheck comes in. Once you've done that, now you're saving while you're sleeping. You're not even having to think about it. All you know is what is left over after all your bills are out. A good way to rewire your mind, to make your mind naturally choose to save or enjoy saving more, is take a look at last month, what you spent last month. And no, I'm not going to make you write down all your expenses, but I will make you take a look at what you spent on everything else other than your bills, other than your utility, your mortgage, your car payment. This is all, discretionary spending. Write them out, list them out, and take a look at how much you spent on discretionary spending. Taking a look at your mess has a way of rewiring your mind. Because when you realize you spent $500 in, honestly, nonsense. Of course, it's not nonsense because it is food you wanted to eat. It is makeup you bought. It is, I don't know, ticket to anything whatsoever. By the end of the day, this is money you chose to spend that you didn't have to, right? Just seeing the amount, just seeing the damage, it's a good way to rewire your mind. I'm a saver. I naturally love saving. However, I also enjoy spending. I think I'm both. I'm mostly a saver, but I enjoy spending. And every now and then, not every now and then, quite often, I take stock of what we spent because I do not believe in not enjoying your life. I believe in living, enjoying your life, and rewarding yourself for your hard work. So quite often, I take stock of how we're actually enjoying this life because we may be overdoing it, right? Taking a look at what you spent over the last month, you could do last 2 months. I think just 1 month is more than enough to show you you're behind, will wake you up. And it will put you in that space that savers are in, where we naturally just enjoy. No, no, I'm not spending another 500 on rubbish that I can't even account for. No, this month we're doing good with money. That may be all you need. But if you need more, let's keep going. For you as a spender, spending is something tangible. You buy something, you have something tangible, or you pay for an experience, that's something tangible. Whereas saving is not so tangible, right? You're just putting money away. Okay, yes, I want to have 10,000 in the account, but then it sits there. And so to you, it doesn't feel as exciting. So we need to get you in a saving mindset where you see saving for really what it is. And what saving is buying future comfort. And if you understand it that way, it's easier for you to leave that 10,000 in the account, increase that 10,000 so it actually covers more than just, half a car, right? And if you're a parent, what is that? Rent for 3 months, and that's it. It doesn't even cover everything else, right? If we can get you to see saving as what it really is, it's you buying future comfort. It's you making life, your future life, easier. So as a spender, you love to be able to get what you need. You love to be able to do what you want to do without having to deal with the headache of not having the money for it, right? This is your way of increasing your future paycheck, guaranteed increasing your future paycheck. Because, I'll use my life as an example. As parents, it's only going to get more expensive, right? Right now, we're no longer paying for daycare and diapers, and we thought, oh yes, things will be cheaper because we're no longer paying thousands in daycare and we're no longer buying formula. Well, guess what? They cost more now. Now what they like to do is more expensive. Now we can't just buy $20 toy at Target and you're good. No, now the stuff they want, gift cards, King's Dominion, they want to go to places that cost some money. We go out to eat, you can't just get them, kids menu of chicken tenders. Oh no, now they want shrimp. My daughter legit wants shrimp, right? Because they want desserts too. Like, going out costs more. Now that you're older, it's only going to cost more. Their clothes cost more. It's only going to keep costing more as they get older, right? And so saving is a way of building a buffer system for the lifestyle I want to live. Seeing it that way is a good way of getting that saving mindset, because now I'm no longer seeing saving as, all right, yes, it's good to save. No, 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 no. I'm actually paying myself in the future. I'm actually making sure that if my boss does not increase my paycheck, or if my paycheck keeps increasing by 2%, I'm guaranteed an extra 500 every month if I need it. Now, if we want to go wherever we want to go, all right, we'll like to go visit somebody or whatnot. Plane tickets, cool, no problem. Plane tickets for 5 people, that's expensive. Okay, cool, we can do it, right? The stress of, all right, savings will take a hit, and 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4, it's a lot different. So seeing savings as you building a cushion for the future makes it a lot easier to save, because now, once again, it becomes a game. I'm putting money away for my future plan, for the future cost. The goal becomes the future cost. You have to figure out the root cause of you not saving. Yes, you are naturally wired to spend. You will naturally enjoy spending more than saving, but that does not mean you cannot save. I'm naturally wired to love bread and chocolate and sweet and dough and pancakes and all the carbs with sugars, right? However, that does not mean that I cannot stay lean. You know what? I need the comments anyway. That does not mean it would be harder for me, but it doesn't mean it's impossible, right? If I want to be successful, knowing that I love all the carbs and the dough, and that's just how I'm built, I couldn't care less about chips and salty, but keep dough in front of me, and so now it's up to me to figure out how can I combat this, right? My root cause is just I don't like thinking about food. I hate thinking about food. And so I don't that whole idea of diet and where you have to think about what you're about to eat, I hate that. Right? That's my root problem. I hate the thinking process. And so it will behoove me to make it seamless. Right? We're not keeping that bread in the house. No, the bread is in the house. I'm buying low calorie bread. because I know I want bread. I know I like bread. I know I don't want to think about how many slices I'm eating. And so when I get that 60-calorie slice, I can eat four and I'm still less than 300 calories, right? Yeah, that's a math. Same thing for you. What is the root cause of your spending and attack it that way? Perhaps your root cause is lack of self control. And there's no shame in that. We all have weaknesses. And so you put in that plan of we're putting the money aside before we can even see it. And we're putting that money in an account we can't even touch, right? It's not with our regular banking, it's with a whole different bank. There you go. That takes care of it. Or perhaps the issue for you is keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up appearance or keeping up with friends. And then is that what you want to keep doing 10 years from now? And would it make a difference if you knew those friends had 50K in the savings and here you are with nothing and you think you're all the same, but you're not the same. They have 50K saved. You have nothing, riding a Rolls Royce or a Jeep, whatever it is, right? It's time to do some soul searching, find the root cause so you can attack it. You attack the root cause and saving will be easy peasy, at least by 75%. I've shared how for my husband and I, we're able to enjoy saving more than spending, much more than taking that trip to Japan that I would really love to do, which I will still do, but we got to do some things first. All right. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.